in terms of interracial, right? But we've been having fun with it. But when you just look at the numbers, right, in terms of aligning and saying, what black men are and aren't, have you guys assessed it in that way to be like, okay, the brothers ain't doing so bad? Especially, I understand that the crime rates, right? But Asia, the FBI stats that we use often are from 2019, which feels close, but that's what, 5 years at this juncture? 4 years?
Yeah, but what's the newest numbers then? Like
I'm not
until
sure.
you're
I
right.
gotta look for the FBI
They
chart.
haven't. I don't think they put out
Yeah.
recent.
So we
They have
usually use
not put
those
out
numbers. But in
2020.
Right.
terms of crime, it has gone down.
Right.
Um
But what I'm saying
go
is the
ahead.
published numbers are the precedent that's set right now. Until they send out the 2024
Mhm.
and
Let me let's
2019 is all I'm saying.
let's do this. Can anybody furnish the numbers for me to see, like when Mr. Fantastic said are down by 40%, us being jailed. So you know what is tangible? Us being jailed less, 40% less, right? So by nature of us not being imprisoned, that can essentially equate to us not committing as many crimes.
Let me ask you something. Is it across the board jail population has gone down or just black men? Because if you recall, they there were crimes that were being committed during COVID that they didn't necessarily put people in jail for, right? That they would have because of the COVID situation. So I just want to be clear, we're gonna have all the variables at play in these stats. That's all.
No, remember in DC jail there was niggas dying left and right, and the issue with DC jail is there is no bail, so you can let them out on a monitor, and they were dying left and right in DC jail. So bail systems, they not sacrificing that money. Jail is jail. Now
Right.
what you did have was go ahead. Yeah, and so Miss Fantastic is saying I think this is correct. What I saw, black men crimes are down specifically.
How does that apply to the topic though?
Well, because so in terms of the apology, right? We say y'all niggas is dead or in jail, locked up, committing all these crimes, etc. Right? Y'all, we go to school more than y'all. So I'm just showing, right? Well, no, we're actually doing better. We actually check the boxes that other men check, and at a higher degree than the Latinos, who we always tout are getting so much cooperation from their women. And we're like, well, hey, we doing the same things. Has anybody actually thought about it in terms of how black men are seen?
Yes. So can we just acknowledge the improvement?
I put the chart in the chat. Yeah.
Which one?
Prison per race.
Okay. Go ahead, Lauren.
But can we just acknowledge the improvement? Like when somebody is improving in school, you just say, way to go, I'm so proud of you. We don't say, oh, I'm sorry for you not being good before.
Good point, Lauren.
So what you're saying, what?
Why
You're right. If I'm outside looking in, I could be like, you know what? Good job. But if I was saying things or potentially perpetuating negative stereotypes that aren't true, is there a my bad in order and then a good job? And even if it's not you specifically, we're talking about the macro. You know what I mean? When y'all niggas went on this show.
You better not say the 80s. You better not bring up the 80s.
Well, maybe.
That's too late.
So maybe women were saying it because it was a fact. The fact that the numbers are
the reality then.
Of the reality, yeah, it's still there. It's not completely eliminated. It's still there, maybe occurring at a lesser rate, which is fine. Which hence Lauren saying the improvement. Good job, thank you. But as far as saying I apologize to you, I don't think that's necessarily.
So, well, let me ask you a question. If I thought something about you that wasn't true, and I told other people about you, or at least let other people say bad things about you around me that wasn't true, I heard them and didn't say anything, and then I find out that those things were indeed not true, is an apology in order?
So what I'm saying is this.
No, answer my question first.
One person, yes. If I was doing something and I stopped, and you said I was doing it.
You didn't listen to what I said just now.
I hear you, but it's not really aligned with what we're saying.
But then, respectfully, don't answer then if you're not going to answer my question, right? Because what I'm asking is this: if I heard people talking shit about you around me, I didn't say nothing, right? I let that be the truth, or maybe I agree with it and said it myself. either of those two things done. Once I find out the truth, is it my bad in order? That's all I'm asking.
Of course, in that particular situation, yes. In that particular situation, yes, you need to apologize to me specifically.
Anybody else want to answer truthfully?
Oh, yes, you deserve an apology, and the only way that it would change is if, as we stated in the beginning, that you start with apologizing to your children, which is going to be your black boys
who will become black men.
What about black men like myself?
You're an owed an apology, but the apology has to come from the person accountable for applying that thought process onto you.
Have you ever been around when black men where something was being said that we kind of have proven as like not true, like we ain't qualified, we don't do this, that, X, Y, and Z. These men lead, but we don't. When in actuality, our measuring rod is the same when we check all the boxes. Have you ever been around for any of those conversations and not said anything?
No, because I've always come with truth, right? Because no,
okay.
That's not true.
Which I think.
I'm not saying every woman does that, but I'm saying I don't do that.
Yeah, I think we defend y'all a little bit more than y'all give us credit for. We support y'all in those ways. I think in the spaces that we're in.
I agree with that.
Oh yeah. Except for when I say, hey, we're being jailed less. The first thing that was brought up when I'm saying all positive things, Love went up there and said, but y'all niggas go to jail a lot. Y'all niggas is in prison. Y'all niggas commit violent crime.
When did
you brought it up? You literally brought the crime up, Love, on the scene. Are y'all just gonna sit there?
No, I'm asking, like just now when I sat there and said, look at the stats for COVID. What are you talking about?
I was saying, do y'all remember this? I was saying what black men are doing positively.
Oh yeah.
Then Asia jump in and say, well, y'all niggas go to jail and shit like that.
I mean, y'all do. So I mean, do better.
Wait. But does that hurt the argument that Tay just made? Because when we speaking positive, you brought up some wild shit.
We do support you still, but the fact still remains. Just because I'm giving you a correction doesn't mean I love you.
You didn't give me a correction considering we're being jailed at a 40% less rate.
Not you direct. I'm just saying the black man. If y'all are doing well in this area, but you're still in the same area of going to jail the most, fix that too.
We are no.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. That's still supporting. I still love y'all.
What I'm saying is it dropped 40%. No, Asia. It dropped 40%.
Need to see that, and I brought that up 2 hours after the fact. Yes, let me see those numbers. Is it overall?
We're all in support at now, Dana.
Talking me, is it overall or is it black men? That was my question.
Two things can be true. You can support and hold accountable. You can support and apologize.
That sound effect isn't even purposeful.
Hey man, listen, man.
He's right. Two things fine. You can do better in one area, so you do better in the next place. And I can hold you, and I can sit there and say that.
And that's support. Who's the highest rate
support in the jail? Yeah, it's love and support. Absolutely.
Support.
I put it in the back chat, Hamp.
That's the highest rate of who's going to jail?
Who's in prison, and then I put who is what they're being arrested for, and I also put in the FBI 2020 stats of incidents based off of what the crimes are.
Is that the same one as the 2019 one we always look at?
No, this one was published in 2020. Remember, I said the last time they published was 2020, but the Bureau of Justice, they put in the justice, whatever. They put in their the Federal Bureau of Prisons put the inmate race, and you can also look up different stats like age, ethnicity, gender, so forth, offenses, and whatever.
Mm. It's the
first one.
Well, people, it's them, not us.
Okay. Again, which is what was said earlier. It's not us that need to apologize.
The white man.
I like the way Ro apologized. That was an amazing apology. I apologize for allowing you. Ooh, I'm used to it.
Black men.
So does this show that this is down, bro? Hold on. Hold on. This is good. This is good. Oh, it's too small, right?
Yeah, small.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see it. Okay.
This one?
So that's the most recent one from Federal Bureau of Prisons. The FBI back in 2020 stated that by race, more than 50.8% of known offenders are white, 29.6% were Black or African American, and 22 were other races.
And then arrestees. Law enforcement agencies submitted data from the UCR program through incidents report from and arrest reports from 3,621,299 arrestees. Of the arrestees, that's the age, and then by race, most arrestees, 67.7% were white, 27.1% were Black, 2.9% were other races. The race was unknown for 2.2% of arrestees. So is that number lower? Love, what was that number you had before? Was it 34%? And then 50% of violent crime, and it was like 34% of overall crime.
I put that one in there too. That's is this one last one? No,
Yeah,
it's the second one.
Year over year.
Second link.
What, the 2019?
Is
Or
this
in
from
2018?
January 2021, race and ethnicity and violent crime offenders and arrestees from 2018. So we can look at the numbers. So from
so then it's down by what's that? Between what, 6 or 9%?
Yes.
Oh, y'all couldn't see it.
We didn't see it. We didn't see it. All right, thank you.
I thought y'all was clicking the link.
No, I was my bad. I didn't have it up.
Thank you.
So here. So it would be down then. 10, between 6 and 10%, right? Right?
Yes.
Told you.
I apologize.
She on mute talking very conveniently at that. What'd you say, love?
I said I need to put it back up there, and I said I ain't apologizing for Ish. I need to see it. Put it back up there. You moved too fast. I ain't apologizing.
You didn't see it?
I need to process. Thank you. All right, Violent Crime 2018.
So quiet up here now, Nay.
No, I'm still. You know what? Be quiet, Hamp. Let's.
Yeah, I'm trying to read this stuff
Oh,
too.
like
Right.
how? We supposed to read this that fast?
No, just look at the numbers here at the table.
Y'all can click the links yourselves.
No, I'm not, because if I do,
It's better. It's better when we look at them together.
thank you, Hamp. Yes, and then, yes, we'll go. Thank you.
I believed y'all the first time.
So
I still don't know what we're apologizing for. Though.
Is that what it's saying? 12.5% of U.S. residents population is 12.5% is Black, right? And then persons arrested for non-violent crimes, we were 33%. Is that what I'm reading that right?
Non-fatal.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, but yeah, non-fatal violent crimes. So am I reading that right? So we're 12.5% of the U.S. population, right? Black. However, we were arrested 33% of non-fatal violent crimes, right? I just want to make sure I'm reading that right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is 2018. So where is the comparison to 19 or 20? I just see 2018.
Well, I'm also looking at that, and it's saying arrest, but where's the? Because I saw arrested. I'm like, what about the convictions? Who's making up the prison system? Like,
Here. This is 2021.
All right, thank you. All right,
so,
20. So this 20 right here, Hamp.
Yes, ma'am. 21.
Okay, so
2020.
Okay, 2020. So it went from 33 to 27 arrestees for.
Percent.
Is this non-violent or is this violent? Which number is these arrestees?
Like, what's arrest? A reported arrest.
I know, but
this might be all of it. I don't know.
I want to do apples to apples though.
Rose sent me this. Okay, but no, I get it. I just want you to stay don't talk, Dana. Don't talk that support shit to me, because what it is we gotta prove this to the cows come home, which is the point in itself. It's fine. No. You're doing your due diligence. It's cool, right?
Yes.
But what I'm saying is actually it just all I'm saying is what Dana said. It makes it harder to adjust to that, right? When you don't dig into nothing but macaroni and cheese, and now you want to dig into these numbers all of a sudden.
And collard greens. And I still do support black men. I'm with the black men. I love black men. I can still support you and still see the stats and analyze the stats. It's just like y'all love black women and y'all try to hold us accountable literally every single week. Cut it out. It's okay. Sound like
OG Speed with the $2. Roe versus J Speed sound like a love story in court. Valerie with the 20 ball. To be fair, there are more women than men! Exclamation point. Indeed. I think you're talking about the marriage, but I think there's also a million more married men. Adrian White with the 10 says, shout out to Sweet B. See, the spouse with the $5 says, Hamp, it was another lie black women told on black men. King versus Smith, 1968 says it all. That chat can fact check me anytime. We only report facts over here. Indeed. Zagu with the $2 Hamp, we know black women won't apologize. Zagu with the $2 says, we don't want apologies, just stop lying on us. Ed with the $2 says, black women support black men like the Klan. See, the spouse with the $5 says, Hamp, go to encyclopedia.com and type in man in the house rules. The proof/truth is right there. Black women kept the men from seeing his kids. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. What's you guys' synopsis, man? Is there a semblance of an apology? You saying fuck that? My pride and my ego are worth more than that apology. Don't all speak at once. Sweet
For what? I'm still here.
Yeah, y'all deserve y'all from the white man.
We only got a few minutes, but you know I had to bring the prince up here, right?
Here we go.
I'm calling
Fantastic.
brother.
Yo, Mr. Fidel, let me put you in a love spot. Friend, and we out.